So today I'm reading you guys Cards Against Humanity Tales Storybook, Volume 2. So what you do is you already have the Cards Against Humanity game, like the cards itself. And then this is like an add-on, like the other small box games, but it has like, it has like little stories that you can pick out of. It's 1 through 20 stories, and then you have this storybook right here. Okay. It gives you this, and then you look for the number. Right now I'm doing this one because I haven't done it before. It's called Mr. McDonald Land, a History. And then I'm going to pick 25 cards, preferably it's 25 cards per person. It's not to pick a winner, it's kind of just to read a funny story, pretty much. Okay, so it gives you cards, and then it'll get, sometimes the stories will have an orange card that says A or B. Those will be repeated in the story, pretty much. And then it'll give you cards 1 through 25 that you pick, and it'll give you a description of what they're looking for, and then they put those cards in order and then read it pretty much throughout the whole story. Okay, so I already picked my cards, so I had time to read this. Okay. You can't see McDonald's golden arches I can't fucking read without thinking of hamburgers, french fries, and the Hamburglar. Of course. But for decades, McDonald's was also known for McDonald Land, a fast food fantasy world that served as the core of the company's advertising. Here's a look at McDonald Land and its most famous residents. A world of fun. Introduced in 1971, McDonald Land was a magical realm with everything a child could ever want. Singing trees, milkshake, volcanoes, hot cheese, and of course, lots of making a pouty face. It became so popular that it inspired toys, video games, and even an animated series called The Chronic. In McDonald Land, although McDonald's largely stopped featuring McDonald Land by the early 2000s, and characters remain nostalgic icons. Ronald McDonald, the face of McDonald's, Ronald McDonald is a cheerful I did this first take too. Burger-loving clown with a passion for court-ordered rehab. Of course, I'd never think of him any less. His bright red hair, oversized shoes, and childlike charisma made him an advertising icon, selling millions of happy meals while spreading his love for when you fart and a little bit comes out. Simply hearing him say his famous catchphrase, "I'm thinking about anal beads," with a child, not good, was enough to make anyone hungry for a hamburger. Though still used in McDonald's branding, Ronald plays a much smaller role today. Grimace, a gentle purple giant. Grimace was originally known as RoboCop and had 4 arms that he used for a thermonuclear detonation. Awesome. Given his odd appearance, fans mistakenly thought he was supposed to be Mecha Hitler. Good thing he wasn't. But McDonald's eventually dispelled this theory, claiming at various times that Grimace represented either crystal meth or Stalin. Awesome. The Hamburglar. This naughty burger-headed humanoid long served as the main villain of McDonald Land, also always scheming to steal sunshiny rainbows from Ronald and his friends. For years, the Hamburglar's entire vocabulary consisted of one phrase: horse meat, horse meat. McDonald's later gave him the ability to speak full English, though his speech remained peppered with the occasional horse meat. After disappearing in the early 2000s, the Hamburglar briefly returned in 2015 to promote a new sirloin burger, now rebranded as McDonaldland's first character to openly identify as Republicans. You know. Birdie the Early Bird. The most prominent female McDonaldland character, Birdie, has been widely decried as a sexist caricature due to her girlish enthusiasm for not wearing pants. That's good. The McNugget Buddies. These sentient singing chicken lumps were frequently deployed to advertise McNugget Happy Meals, as well as occasional seasonal promotions for the Trail of Tears, as it should. Uncle O'Grimacy. Grimace's jolly Irish uncle O'Grimacy appeared in special ads every March to promote the Shamrock Shake. However, O'Grimacy has been widely criticized for reinforcing harmful Irish stereotypes, including that all Irish people are addicted to a bop it, and that the Irish smell like penis breath. Mayor McCheese. McDonaldland's bumbling mayor was known for his top hat, sash, and giant cheeseburger head. Despite his popularity, the character was discontinued in 1985 due to a lawsuit claiming he bore too much resemblance to Sean Penn. You know, people don't like that. We hope you've enjoyed this thrilling return, McDonaldland, and its fascinating cast of characters. See you next time. Horse meat. Finish. That wasn't the best one I've read so far. The other ones are pretty hilarious. But if you'd like me to read more of these stories, let me know. I mean, they're pretty fun, not gonna lie. I read the one, it's like for a grandma's funeral. I mean, that's not funny, but it makes it funny. Or, there's one about, hold on, let me read them real quick. There's one for quietly doing your taxes, or Pharaoh's Tomb. You know, I haven't done the Jeff and Marla's wedding. That one's pretty funny. Bad News About Grandma. The Meet Cute. Dear Diary is pretty funny. Instructions for My Funeral. That's the one I thought was funny. For my funeral. Makes it more fun. But yeah, just let me know if you want me to post more readings about it, because I think it's pretty funny. Sorry, I'm getting over being sick, so that's why I've been mispronouncing stuff, because it's just hard to get it out with all the grossness. Anyways, I've got to get going. See you next time.